Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We have a pretty small amount of time now left in the side quest that is the month of March. And I have to say, I have mixed feelings on it. On one hand, I still think threat level 4 and threat level 5 had some decent rewards for the effort. I think threat level 5, like I think of it between Omega Red and Corvus because that's who I broke up my fights with, and that's really who I still break up my fights with. I even have just for fun, I'm doing threat level 2, I think, right now, and I'm doing this team, quite easily first, and that's just Omega Red, Red Hulk, and Nick Fury. And when you have a rank 5 Omega Red, and I do run full suicides, or as Miss Katie Candy says, ouchies. When you run full ouchies, you don't have to be good to fire off a heavy and then just win. Obviously, it's relative. But, I find it relaxing. It reminds me of, like, the old days of grinding event quest content where you could just auto-fight your way through it. Now, of course, you can't auto-fight your way through incursions. That would be kind of fun for this. But Omega Red is somebody who, this is a good example of taking on Kate Bishop, even though she's still easy. He's made Kate Bishop a lot easier than she is with some other counters. And then, of course, Hercules or Corvus or Cosmic Ghost Rider. Really, so many Galactus, so many different defenders have made it really easy to fight Evizone. On paper, I thought she would be a lot harder. So, heavy. Yeah. Anyhow, I don't even know if this is worth it. It's kind of relaxing to do it, to me, but the rewards aren't great. I asked my subscribers, what do you think of this? Do you like it? Do you think it's okay? Or do you think it's too exhausting? And there was like a dead split. Only about 14% of respondents loved this month's side quest. And then the other 85% was basically split down the middle between it's okay and it's too exhausting. And I find I'm somewhere in the middle as well. I think threat level 4 was okay. Threat level 5 I loved, and the rest is exhausting. That's how I break it down. The best thing about this month, and I'm trying to convince people like my beloved Mama Bear, the 6-star class-based Awakening Gem Crystal is the first time, and who knows when we're going to see it again, that we've seen a 6-star Awakening Gem from a side quest. It was historic, it was revolutionary, and it was what we've been asking for on this channel for over a year now. No matter what class you get, you're going to be thankful you have it. I got Mystic from mine and was able to open and then awaken, thanks to a Paragon Daily Special, Benedict Spider Batch. And that's been fantastic, and I really love that champion. But, if you're like Mama, and you've been trying for well over a year now to awaken, say, a 6-star Apocalypse, who knows? You could finally get a Mutant Awakening Gem from this. But you can't go wrong. There isn't a class you can land on where you're like, man, I hate that I have this Awakening Gem, because someday you'll be thankful that you have it. Trust me. But it is a lot of fights. It's 108 fights per difficulty. And as you can see, I've got 6 more left to do in this good old side quest before I swap out and go to Corvus, which Corvus is, that's the other good thing about this, despite the rewards, is that I just love getting to enjoy myself with champions that I haven't used in a long time. And Corvus is one of those champions that I use him every week for Alliance Quest, but haven't used him in General Questing for quite some time because that's Hercules' job. And once you have Hercules, you can have all these champions that you love, and yet they're probably doing a backseat to him. So I think they have a good system down. It reminds me of the first time that they did Rifts, where I thought the concept was good, but the execution of the rewards and the exhaustion was bad. And they made Rifts less RNG dependent, but of course they also watered down the rewards because, speaking of Mama Bear, there was a time where you could do the Rifts and get multiple Awakening Gems, and she got like 4 or 5-star Awakening Gems in 1 month once. It was crazy. Well, there you have it. I still find it to be relaxing to just do this for fun, but it's really not that fun. And to get, some side quest crystal shards, which is probably going to result in a 3-star, just not really worth it. Threat level 4 is fine, and threat level 5 is amazing for the rewards. Stick to those if you haven't done them. You'll be thankful, especially if you get that 6-star Awakening Gem crystal before the month is out. And boy, we're almost done already.